Hey everybody, this is Nabat dropping by just to announce, if you haven't noticed already, that waaqnation is coming back and we will be having new content for our listeners. This is like my third taping of this announcement, so I hope I sound less like a hostage who's reading lines. It's been some time we last saw each other, and if you want to know why, I will point to the previous episode where we partially explained the causes and reasons for our absence, but with my mic quality not being the best. But to summarize the episode, life got in the way. But now we're back and ready to discuss everything related to Islam, culture, post-Muslim life, and news from mainly a Somali diaspora perspective. However, it will tie into larger trends. After all, there may be things that are unique to our diaspora experience, but most of it will also be experiences that will go through in all the Islamic communities and in general, quote unquote, Eastern cultures and even the West. As an example, shame culture is not something that is invented by nomadic ancestors. So there will be certain things that we share that we'll obviously will touch on. Much of what we'll bring is just us diving head into taboos that usually aren't discussed and just being candid about our opinions on those things. But the intent is not just to cover taboos and issues related to Islam, as we'll cover anything that we find interesting and worthwhile to discuss and dissect. And some of it can feel like it came from nowhere, but hopefully it shall be entertaining, enlightening, and as the kids say, it's going to be lit. To any Gen Z kid who's listening right now, I apologize. We are going to use your lingo, and we're definitely going to butcher it. So, gonna butcher it. That's just a part of the programming. So we'll also experiment between doing ordinary podcasts and hopefully we aim to do future long essays, less long form essays and shorter videos, which will first be posted on YouTube and then transcribed into podcast form. So from my side as Nabat, the greatest achievement of this whole waaqnation thing, the greatest achievement of waaqnation would be if we could create a tight-knit community of people from especially marginalized group communities who feel seen and heard in the way they haven't before, because we will touch on experiences that aren't really discussed or reflected elsewhere. So the key mission for our podcast and the general project of waaqnation is not to proselytize or convince people of our ideas and our opinions. I mean, we do believe that our ideas and our opinions are based on a solid foundation and a holistic view of reality and facts, but it is not the aim to make the other person's, agree with us. Instead, our mission really is to break the single story that surrounds, people who come from Islamic communities, and especially people who come from Somali communities, which tries to pretend and present itself as uniform, right? Like Somalis would like to see themselves as only religious, conservative, and shame-stricken. And we try to disabuse people of that idea and just be solid examples of people who are not like that. As for the practical part, I can't for the moment say what our upload schedule will look like, as both Noon and I have demanding lives behind the mic, but likely we will settle into a rhythm after the first couple of episodes. And overall, we endeavor to produce more content in better quality and with greater frequency for you guys. At the moment, the aim is to post at least twice a month, but hopefully as we progress, we'll post more often than that. There's also a lot relearning to be done, such as the best way to go about structuring the episodes, editing them, and even coordinating them, as me and On lives in different time zones. So if there's anybody listening out there who's good at editing, come and contact us. It will be a great help. I hope to see you all again, as you hopefully will tune in as we upload more content more frequently. And I hope to see you guys for the next episode that will be about Islamic upbringing, the good, the bad. And until then, I hope you guys have a waqtastic day.